I have once again revamped my team builder, and today we are going to start off with some RBY because it's fallen behind, and hopefully Flareon does some cool stuff. So here I just have to let this take a sleep and go from there. Although maybe I should have just Psychic it so I can get my own sleep off with Egg. If only I had thought of that earlier. But what the hell. I'll just try to... Hey! Wake up. Nice. Drop sucks, but I'll be able to damage him at least, and every little percent chip counts. Alright, so now I'll go to my Flareon, and hopefully it'll start doing some stuff. God, that sucks. Well, I'm definitely off to a bad start today. Misusing the hell out of Flareon. Misplaying that lead matchup. Ooh boy, this is not what was in the plan. But I am excited to use the hell out of all these new teams I put together. So, here's Fire Spin, giving me a free switch in. Crazy move. And my switch in is Exeggutor with Mega Drain. So if he stays in, then he will actually be threatened. Oh, Cloyster and Lapras. Don't see that much. Well, he can't sleep my Chansey, so... I mean, okay. I don't know what he was afraid of there, but I'll take it. I'll play it safe and go back to Egg. Chansey's definitely more valuable with Lapras hanging around. Yeah, so I made a bunch of advanced teams, and they're not really good. Oh, Toxic, okay. I made a bunch of advanced teams, and they're not really good, but they're fun as hell, and I updated my black and white sun thing, so I hope I just managed to take this thing out. Damage on Lapras and Cloyster. Tauros is loving this, so I'm just gonna be cheeky and stay in just for the sheer visceral thrill of -1 special and eating Mega Drain. So I get back a ton of health as his Ice Beam is severely weakened. And I crit, so I ruin the whole special thing. That's lame. Well, thing is, in RBY and GSC, you don't really see it in RBY, but you will see it sometimes in GSC. If you KO something and you're poisoned, you won't take poison damage that turn. So, that's cool. Anyway, I'm just damaging the hell out of everything, and I'm just gonna blow this up because I think he's going to let me get away with it. So, I think that's in Tauros range. Okay, if I don't do 23% to Tauros, then just not my day. But I am confident that I am going to do 23% to Tauros. So, right, audio levels seem to be fine. Cloyster is out of Hyper Beam range. Yeah, so I'm gonna just say take the Starmie, because I don't really care if my sleeping Starmie goes down, as Eggy is 39% and paralyzed. Flareon is also faster than Lapras, so I feel like I should go to it, since it gets to give me a free switch. I'm not going to try to Fire Spin it down, that'd be crazy, but... Yeah, I'm just going to take my free switch to... Oh god, speaking of rap. Okay, well, no Tauros. At least, so... That's good fortune. Now he's in Blizzard range, at least, from Tauros. So... He is faster than Flareon, unfortunately. But at this point, you just do the little rap dance of trying to dance around it, and hopefully I'll clean up afterwards. So hopefully I can get a nice para. That would be divine. Flareon is really devastating in the hands of a good player, which I am not. But I've faced a Flareon from both Disaster Area, who gave me this team, and Troller, and it is really annoying. I just played the lead sequence horribly, and I'm also not facing a real team per se, but it is potentially really nasty. So, nice move from him, but I think I'm gonna let Chansey go since Lapras is so low. So yeah, Chansey, I don't care if he... Oh, he just rests, okay. Well, I'll just spam Fire Blast with Flareon then. This is where Flareon is scary because its Fire Blast hits hard, it has a 30% burn rate. Okay, well, that's not what I was looking for. So I'm just gonna try to Fire Spin for some damage. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm just gonna keep damaging stuff here if he's gonna give it to me for free. I wasn't expecting the Lax to try to rest. Oh, he's singing. Alright, well, definitely the right call to stay in and go for it then. Just weakening him percent by percent. But yeah, when Flareon comes in on resting Snorlax, it's really tough to handle. So Body Slam and Hyper Beam do a lot. In your ideal universe, then your Fire Blast is burning stuff, and it does a nice chunk to Snorlax, as you can see here. So easy 3 KO. So if he's just gonna... I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do this forever, but I'm gonna go to Snorlax now, because if he goes back to Chansey, that's great. And if he stays in, then I can just force a rest and then start spamming Fire Blast with Flareon. So, at this point, I gotta hope to wake up against this Sing Chansey. Luckily, Tauros is still going to be in a good position, pretty much no matter what, so... Sing Chansey is really devastating. There's something going around right now. Most of the time it doesn't run Seismic Toss. There's something called the Triple Oko Chansey. Besides Soft Boil, then it runs Sing, Ice Beam, and Counter. Because all three of them can Oko, so to speak, with their, oh, I got Counter Chansey, that's cool. I'll try to catch Snorlax off guard with it. I wonder if he's double Sing. Would not be surprising. No, he's Confuse Ray. Alright, well, just try to fire off a T-Wave then. Oh, God. Oh, that's... At least I paralyzed it, so that's good. So now I'll just go to Chansey and fire off a Fire Blast, which nothing wants to eat. Alright. Well, that's definitely not fun, but I can still force something on Lax with Counter. Definitely an interesting... You see some interesting stuff on the ladder, as we've learned many times over by now, but never, they never seem to be lacking in uniqueness. So I'm just going to try and make something happen here. Let's see, Hyper Beam versus Chansey. 59, not quite it, but I can Fire Spin him into range because Fire Spin is a dumb move. So, and if I'm gonna... just gonna keep doing it and hopefully... There we go. Hopefully he goes back to Chansey and then I will be able to Hyper Beam eventually. Yep, almost definitely gonna be in range now. So that's nice, because I can spam Fire Blast. And I get a burn, but still probably out of Body Slam range, so I'm going to play it safe and Hyper Beam, and that's a good feeling. I know it's not against a top RBY player or anything, but it's still a good feeling. So I'm going to keep going for the safe, so to speak, moves, since this is guaranteeing me chip everywhere, and Tauros cleans up chip like nobody's business, so... Alright, so now he can't move. Let's check the Fire Blast Calc versus Lapras. Eesh, a little... not quite that much. So I'm going to go to Chansey and try to Thunder Wave. T-Waving Lax is also fine, although... Toxic Confuse Ray Rest, that's something alright. As in GSC, then Toxic resets to regular poison after a switch out, so at least there's that. And Confuse Ray Lapras used to be really annoying, like with Body Slam to paralyze Starmies and stuff. It could potentially mow through a lot, but it's also unreliable as hell. And since he doesn't have Blizzard, then I can probably beat it with Snorlax. So I don't really care for Chansey's health at this point. Uh-oh. Come on, Chansey. There you go. So I'm just gonna keep stalling, and more Ice Beams used on Chansey, less Ice Beams to freeze Snorlax with. So this is not a very thrilling game, but it's necessary for our goal, so we'll check on where we are to start today. I don't know if I'll try to go higher with... Well, I want to use all the new Gen 3 stuff I made, so yeah, definitely Gen 3 today. Probably get Gen 4 up there too, and more Gen 5 with the unmatched thrills of spamming Sun. I can't wait to pull out the new and definitely not improved version of Team Ah, as I lovingly coined it. So, that's an ad. You're welcome for the free Czech Duolingo you've been receiving from these videos. So, go Flareon on the rest, and Para works too, and now I get to chip everything into range of death. So, last Fire Spin, but that's fine because at this point, Fire Blast alone is going to be really dangerous. Now, Fire Blast failed me a lot more than Fire Spin, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. What are Flareon's calcs versus Dragonite? He's out of Hyper Beam range, so I'm just gonna go for a Body Slam crit or Para. Any agilities, that's fine because he cannot. I am out of Hyper Beam range of his, and Body Slam is going to take him out from 20% almost surely if the minimum roll is 19.7. Showdown shows a little less HP than what it actually is. Or shows a little more, sorry. The opposite of that. Meaty Fire Blast there, and come on. Come on, attaboy. Look at Flareon go. Look at him go. Versus Lapras, the calc is 36 max, so I think I should just go to Tauros and start Body Slamming. Yeah. And versus resting Lapras and Snorlax stuff, then the way with Tauros is you wait for the crits to happen, and the crits usually happen because it's basically a Jirachi Psychic drop. So, this one should be good unless horrible things happen. So that's my one RBY game for today. Not to discriminate against RBY, I do also want to use the pincer team, but this game's already gone a while, and I have a lot of teams that I want to get to. So we're going to start with Gen 5, and that. Will it let me get the game? Oh, I guess not. Alright, now it should. So, you know, this ladder series has really got me doubting. You know, when you have a bad day on ladder, you're like, was I ever worth anything? Have I ever been decent at all? Because this one game just disproves all of that, which is obviously nonsense, but you can really get in your own head when you're with yourself so long on the ladder, as well as with the other charming players on it. Oh, come on, you're gonna deny my Luffer. Look at all those fire types. I have 5 now. My anti-stealth rock method is Taunt Infernape, which I think will actually be pretty good. But still. Also, maybe I should run Healing Wish Latios over Latios so I can heal these guys up if they're going to be taking stealth rock damage. There we go. Oh no, a Heatran. That's not good. My Nemesis. Alright, well I'm gonna... Oh, he's got a Starmie too? Well, I hope he leads off with it, because I'm gonna Endeavor him down. That's the idea of this ape. It's also to lure Latios. So, cool. Yeah, I know it's obviously not a good team when your goal is to not run into Heatran, but, you know. Okay, so problem, if he gets up sand here, then I can't Endeavor on him safely. Alright, he wanted sand too, fine, dick. This is already a bad matchup just by virtue of Starmie, Heatran, Sand. Yikes. Alright, well, he's not staying in. Problem, I don't have anything to take care of Starmie, so I have to do this unbelievably stupid move. What? He's just sacking the... I mean, okay, I'll take damage on the Tar if it means I can blast through later. But why is he just staying in versus the Ape? Don't understand at all. I mean, he could have just lost pretty much the whole game. Alright, well, this is off to a fantastic start. So now I gotta go to Heatran to scare out his Heatran and then ravage everything else. Good news is that nothing wants to switch into Earth Power because Breloom resists and Lando is immune, but he's really trying to lose to this. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for a Solar Beam and kill either this T-Tar staying in, or I'm gonna kill a Starmie switch, and both would make me happy. Okay, well, now he... Alright. I'm just gonna Solar Beam because he does not want to switch this Tyranitar out. That was really weird. Maybe I need to put Close Combat on the Ape after all. Although I don't think it's wise, but... Okay. So... Yeah, Victini to resist the Mach Punch. And is he going to stay in or switch out? I don't have Brick Break anymore. Based on that whole Tyranitar debacle, I have to assume that he's going to just stay in with everything. Considering he had a Tyranitar against a Sun team with no hazard removal. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't go for a Brick Break there, because he just went to that, and that's really useful considering my team is awful against Lando and ground moves. And the reason I didn't put Air Balloon on Heatran was because I was afraid of the team being too slow. So, Alright, who's my guy here? I'm gonna sack Ninetales because it is useless. And I face a Fake Out Toxicroak. Well, I get to Dry Skin him, and the only reason that's really relevant is because he has a... because I have an Infernape with just Mach Punch. Alright, well, he Sucker Punched into that. Come on, dick. Luckily, I don't really need rocks. At this point, anyway, they don't go as long away. Alright, if he's gonna do this, then... Oh, he's Life Orb, too. That's delightful. I wish I could fit a million moves on this Infernape. You know, Fake Out of my own would be nice. And Close Combat, and, you know, other stuff, like U-Turn. Well, I have no choice but to just spam Protects here. And bring him down. Attaboy. Yeah, I really need a better Scarfer. I know I said I was going to go with Volcarona, like a Specs Volk, but I was just trying to make the team half usable. That was my first mistake, obviously. And now I finally get to do my thing with Ape. Good lord. This was a hassle. Not quite as satisfying, although Victini did do a Victini thing, so that was great. Alright, I'm gonna save all these guys. Should put Earthquake on Darm. That's probably also a good idea. I have superpower for Kyurem Black, but come on. That's what Victini's for. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam Mach Punch here as... I guess he could drain, but I think it's better to just do as much damage as possible. Yeah, alright. This is a weird game. I'll move on to... Oh, he actually did have it. Well, I'm just gonna go for Earth Power here, and if Breloom wants to come in, that's fine. Earthquake on Darm would be really nice right about now. I hope he's not Balloon Tran, that would just devastate me. Although with Bolt Strike on Victini, I'm probably fine. And Superpower Darm, of course. I'm just worried about the Mach Breloom. Well, that went down. Random balloon on stuff is awesome. A long time ago, I decided to bring back a relic from the early days of Black and White. And, I'm just gonna sack this. He needs Sub to be a threat. Yeah. So, I decided to bring back a Balloon Terrakion from the very early days of Black and White, and when I switched it into a Scarf Garchomp Earthquake, that was just the best feeling ever. Scarf Heatran is also nice because avoiding spikes is useful. Anyway, so, pow, down goes that, and I'll probably die to Mach Punch, but then Victini will finish the game. Darm is such a tease. It's got such a high HP stat, and then, like, the worst defenses ever. Alright, Victini. Because I'm not a wimp, I'm going to go for V-Create to finish the game. Because that is awesome. Oh, thank God he didn't crit. And I hit. God, that Breloom just got murdered so many times over. This is so satisfying. I mean... Alright, I'll try to go for one more, see if I can get one before I launch into today's... if this doesn't give me one, I'm gonna look for Gen 4 really quick. And then, if I get that, or after an option, or after a game, or that, if I can't get an option here, then I will just move on to the flood of Gen 3 that I have, which I'm insanely looking forward to. So, nothing doing here either, huh? Alright. This is a team I made when Latias was being tested in OU a year and a half ago. Can't believe it's that long already. I'm so glad Latias is back. So, that's gone. So, nothing doing Gen 5. I'll have to make a V3 for next time. Not enough Volcarona, clearly. Although I do think the Infernape is a pretty good call for rocks and denying other rocks. Although when you face an T-Tar lead that stays in and uses rocks on Infernape, then that's just, you know, what's the point? Sadly, there are no good Fire-type magic bouncers. I could really use a Mega Diancie. Alright, we'll get into Gen 3 since this is nothing doing. We're going to start off with this. This is a team from Vapicuno. The others I made, but I decided to include this because I intend to make my own Swellow team soon. But for now, I just want to get acquainted with it. So, that is a Swellow, and if we can find a game, then you will see what it does. Although I guess I'm laddering at a pretty bad time, because for no games at all from Gen 5, 4, 3 is kind of lame, so I'll see if I can get one in Gen 2. I'll go for some other fun stuff. The Conflict Entei team I mentioned in the last video. There we go. Alright, Jinx lead versus Snorlax. This is generally a risky endeavor for Jinx because it means death if it doesn't hit. But some people like to sub with Jinx turn 1 on Lax because they know that some people like to scout and try to absorb it with their Sleep Talker. So that's really nice. I don't care about getting thieved because this is a very offensive Snorlax, and I ruined the Jinx, so that works. And that was definitely much better than trying to absorb with Zapdos, so... Thief Jinx is not too common, except for the Case team, which could very well be facing here, so I'll just... go about that. Do I have Earthquake on this Machamp? No, I don't, because I should have kept that. I was just like, oh, Fire Blast synergy with Sunny Day Entei, even though that's a little idealistic. So, Toxicking Zapdos is... fuck. Alright, well, I'll just go to Golem on the Thunder. I'll spin as he goes to Cloyster. And then I will go to Zapdos and have some fun. Let's see, so he's going to spike up, of course. And he's going to go to Nidoking or Snorlax. I'm going to Thunder because I don't really... yeah, he's using the Case Team. Because if he goes for Thief, I can just get my Snorlax back in and fire off a Body Slam and ideally mess up that Cloyster somehow. But in general, it's going to do something nasty. My ideal scenario is he goes to his own Snorlax and lets me blow it up. That would be really nice. Hey. Well, he doesn't have the... this team doesn't have the flexibility of switching a... fuck! Shit! Well, at least now his rocks are gone forever the next time I get him off. And I can actually go to it right now because either he goes to Gengar or he goes to Zapdos. And Jinx being slower is nice. And Nidoking is either gonna... I mean, I can straight up just kill the Nidoking if I feel like. But I'll probably just get rid of the spikes. Well, as I was saying, that team doesn't really have the flexibility of switching around too much, but he made the right call there. So, yep, I'm gonna Earthquake the hell out of that Gengar, who is definitely dead after a spike, if I recall, because I know it's a roll to kill even from full. Actually, a very favored roll, even. Yeah, good lord. Yeah, I was thinking Nidoking is the one that barely has a chance to not do that. Okay. Do I get rid of this? Or do I... no, I definitely just blow this up. Yep, because that lets my Cloyster blow something else up. I think this is actually perfect Entei time because... so, Entei Sunny Day with HP Fighting versus Snorlax. It actually doesn't do much at all. But it'll give me a chance to bring in Machamp and start spamming Cross Chop. So yeah, I'll go to Entei. Cool, bring in Nidoking, who does not have leftovers. And is going to not enjoy a Fire Blast. Actually, let me check the Sunny calcs. So over in Sun, Entei Fire Blast is doing not that much, but it's more about the Snorlax calc after. Because if he thieves and if he earthquakes and switches or something, well, I would definitely 2-KO Lax coming in, but without it, then let's see, 66. He'll be at 60 exactly after spikes. Fire Blast will do, let's call it 20, so he'll be at 40, little less. So not quite HP fighting range, but I'm just gonna go for the straight ahead Fire Blast just to chip the Nido, make him unable to switch into the Machamp afterwards. So oh, he's still out of range. So a little less than 40 after all, but I'm going to go right to Machamp as he is obligated to go for rest, and Machamp is a good call on Conflict's End, because you gotta really take advantage of Lax, because it's not Moltres. Sunny Day Moltres is awesome, because it actually 2-KO, with Charcoal, it 2-KOs Snorlax, but Entei is not quite that. It will force Snorlax to rest, so you just gotta abuse it. So I'm gonna go to Zapdos, because I don't really care if Snorlax comes back in. He's thieved, even if he thieved me there. That would have been a nice prediction, but still fine, because after this I go to Cloyster and just blow up, and then Machamp. And if he somehow gets lucky enough... nope, he doesn't. If he got lucky enough to roll Curse, live my Explosion, and then dodge Cross Chop, then nothing I could have done there, but yeah. So, Entei, off to a good start against the Dangerous Case team. So, that was fun. I'm really liking this sun stuff, even though I didn't get the chance to sun it up. Alright, anything doing here? Oh, I broke 1200 in GSC. I'm pretty sure I had that before I had some misadventures against other alternative styles of team, let's say. No, today's not a rain day. Today is all about the sun, but I don't think there's much point in sun in Gen 4. So, let's see. Machamp Lead, definitely not fun. So I have no choice but to do some dumb stuff and go to Latias. And now I get to go to... Yeah, I'll go to Magnezone on Payback, and hey, that's better than the alternative, so I'll just... Yeah, once you withstand the first wave of Machamp, unless your team is really dishing out no damage, you're generally going to be fine. So that worked out really nicely. So I'm just gonna Thunder Wave his ass, and I think that's a Scarf Tar. It's either Scarf or plus speed Expert Belt. Well, not Expert Belt, because I think that would have killed me, because I have 0 bulk. But no other Tar is that fast, and he's not Lumberry. It's a mixed Tar that is plus speed historically is going to be Expert Belt or Lumberry. And so that just leads me to believe he's running Machamp Lead and Scarf Tar, which is not weird or anything, it's just not something you see that often. So I'm wondering if he's just gonna go back to it, or... Either way, I'm gonna go to... I don't want to lose this just yet. Could be good death fodder. So I want to go to Scizor, I think. No, I want to reveal as little as possible, so I'm gonna go to Latias. Because if he is in fact Scarf and locked into Superpower, then I will force out his main check. Shit, come on. That was lame. Well, I'll go to... I should have gone to Scizor there. Well, at least I got that Draco. God, if I got that initial Draco off, that would have been delicious? No, delicious. So, hopefully he goes back to the Tar here. Oh, he tricks me in Iron Ball. I'll take it. I will definitely... See, the thing with Trick, Stealth Rock, Metagross is that you either don't have... You probably don't have Boom, so... At least I get to take out the Metagross for free. Because Trick Ball Metagross runs somewhere in the 182 speed range, I think, to outrun Tricked Starmie. So that could have gone worse. Let's see what kind of Jirachi is. I'm assuming it's just some sort of physical stuff, which this team's not too confident against. But I'm not going to let him get a sub. He is special. It's HP Ground. I'm not confident enough that it doesn't have Iron Head to where I don't want to go to Flygon yet. But he's got to reveal some ground, some Earthquake immunities. So there's the Dragonite. And here's my big guy, Mamoswine. So who threatens everything. And he threatens everything so much that I'm not going to risk his... Yeah, Earthquaking there would have been nice, but not worth it yet. So this is a Custap Tyranitar, and since it's not really useful for anything else, I'm going to switch Tyranitar into Suicune. Attaboy, I'm going to get up rocks because I want them for Dragonite, and even just chipping Suicune, and that's definitely better than crunching into Machamp would have been. So, Tar still has use because of Custap. This guy's kind of worthless. So, goodbye, Scizor. Hello, Latias, who's going to... I think the move is... No, the move is Draco Meteor because, yeah, Surfing would have been nice, but... Oh, it's Draco Meteor because it's a Scarf Tar, so it dies with those rock switches. So, Magnezone working from the grave. And now I get to switch out and bring Latias back in. So, I want to switch Tyranitar in because I'm hoping it's a Super Rachi, which is likely with Suicune. That's nice. And I can Custap. I can't quite Custap yet. Do I need to? Because... Yeah, I'm going to go to Flygon because HP Ground Immunity. Beautiful. I want to preserve my Custap if possible. I don't really care if he goes to Dragonite. That would just be a net plus. So... yeah, now Outrage is the sweeping thing. So let's see, I think I have this locked down if I'm smart. So I think, because what do I need more? I need Latias and Tyranitar to help in the revenge-killing Suicune effort. So I don't want to sack them necessarily. So I think it's Mamoswine. Oh, he's a Dragon Dance set, because that's not banded damage, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, I think that is banded. Suddenly I'm at risk of losing to Bullet Punch Machamp, dumb as it sounds. Oh man, I think I might have butchered that one. Mamoswine. Yeah, that is banded, so I gotta win this speed tie. God, I know Band Knight usually runs some bulk, so that might not have been a speed tie, but you gotta assume otherwise. That was definitely, potentially a big, big blunder. So... because what would have happened is I would have outraged with Flygon. Yeah, I said I had to, you know, keep it slow just so I could not, what's it called? So I would lock it down, and then I didn't. I didn't think about the Bullet Punch Machamp. This could also be Custap, so what I'm going to do is go to Latias, because I just want to burn the Custap, and I don't care if he just Bullet Punches me to death. And now I will Outrage, and then I will win with Outrage onto Suicune, plus Custap Tyranitar. So, yeah, that was dumb. I should have been more careful there. So, this is going to be a bad feeling for him, because he thinks he's got it won, and... oh, that's a good feeling. I love Custap. Such a good item, especially on Pokemon like T-Tar that take so many hits. So, we've got that in, and now is Gen 3 finally going to cooperate? We got a game and a win in every gen today. It's not too often you get that. So, is Gen 3 finally going to cooperate, considering I made a bunch of stuff? Not this, but a bunch of other stuff that I'm going to use after. That would be swell. Alright, if it's not going to cooperate, I'm just going to go back to the Gen 5 satisfaction. Oh god, I'm facing my own team. That's not fun. This is a team, this is my quadruple specs team. And I know that it's mine instead of just a generic rain team because no one else uses these exact 6 because they're not really good or optimal at all. So, well, luckily I have a plan. Kind of. The idea is with Endeavor and Infernape that I take down a big threat. And then I only have to deal with a bunch more. So. Keldeo. Alright. The problem here is that well, I'm going to get a Brox. It's a speed tie. That's the issue. So... he is Specs, so I'm gonna just go to Latios, and I'm gonna trick... no, I'm gonna go back to Infernape, because I wanna Endeavor Starmie. Or Politoed. Ideally Starmie. What? He just stayed in! What a dick. Like, what is it? Am I just, like, screaming, hey, this Infernape doesn't have a fire move, just... don't switch at all? What is going on? I'm so confused. At least now, Scarf Latios is really dangerous. Only being stopped by his Scarf Latios. So this is a Specs Toad, so I know the move here is going to be Hydro Pump, but I just want to waste PP, because I have to recover stall them. That didn't do very much at all. Maybe he's not Specs. I think it might even be Scarf, which would be good because that would mean no Scarf Latios, almost surely. Yeah, that's definitely... Huh, okay, so he's not Specs. He's Timid Scarf, which also means something dies to Draco here. And if that's Tornadus, that's fine, because that means no Tailwind. So, that's Starmie. Oh, I really feel like I need to Scarf one of the U-turn guys. I need that Scarf U-turn. But it's just so wrong. Well, I'm gonna sack the Heatran then, because definitely not a very useful Pokemon. And he Hydros, as he should. At least now I get another KO with Draco Meteor. And I'm just gonna keep doing this over and over. Thank God. So now, like, I don't even need the sun, which is semi-depressing. And I think although I still think my next sack should be Darmanitan, maybe? -2 Draco versus this. No, I definitely go to Ninetales here, because it potentially means I don't have to sack. On this turn, anyway. No, he Hydroed. Good move. I don't have to risk a Draco here, I think. He's making the right move. That's the way you play this kind of team. You just click Hydro over and over. So this is just a game of sacrifices. So Victini and Sun not dying here. So I'm going to get a KO out of this and then have Latios on him. So I think that's more optimal in terms of closing the game out. Then going to Latios and Dracoing over and over. So here we have some big satisfaction. And I just realized, I'm pretty sure that V-Create's accuracy is like 99 point something. Okay, so he's not Scarf Politoed. What the hell? Well, I mean, seeing it die was really satisfying, but I guess he was just like some weird Expert Belt, maybe Chesto Berry stuff. So this might turn into a Latios speed tie. Alright, he's Dragon Pulse. So I think this game might be lost after all, because he is favored in this 50-50. Because, yep, and that's the ball game. That sucks. Oh, well. I gotta put a fire move on this Infernape. People are like... I mean, the other guy was just, hey, I'm not gonna switch at all, but... Taunt is not doing anything for me. Another Sun Heatran team? Come on. Alright, well... His team is slower, so I am going to go with Darmanitan and mess some stuff up. Alakazam? Fine, I'll U-turn out. Oh god, part of me wants to... I wanted this superpower so bad. Alright, fine. Now I get my rocks up. And if this asshole stays in, I swear to god, I'm not gonna use this team again. Because, what the fuck? Is it just... Oh, I don't have a fighting move, so... Well, I mean, if he lets me Endeavor this Tran, then that's fine. So, I guess that one's not as weird. I hope he goes to Alakazam, though. I really do. That would make me really satisfied. Nope, instead he just lets this thing go down. Okay. Well, time to Earth Power and force him to go to Tyranitar, and then Earth Power a bunch more times, because his Earth Power switch is... What? Am I, like, on stream right now or something? Is he just going, oh, yeah, this guy definitely... He better be Scarf Breloom, or I'm going to be seriously mad, because why the hell else would he just go, oh, I'm going to go to Breloom now? Well, I mean, I can go to Victini, and there's no more... No, he just was like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, this guy's a Scarf Tran. So, lesson learned, put my stabs on Infernape and put the frigging... Oh, well, that's just lovely. Put stabs on Infernape and put, and make Heatran not choiced. Well, Hopefully this is a standard support tar who I will outspeed and then nuke. That would be satisfying. That is satisfying. Well, now the problem is with my Latios getting crit like that, then Zam is terrifying. I really hope he is Jolly Drill, because otherwise I am mega boned. Well, now I'm going to go for Magma Storm, because if he's Scarf, I lose anyway. Okay, well, that pissed me off. Oh boy, we're heading into Tilt. Yeah. More and more sand. I want my low ladder back. After this, I'm definitely waiting for Gen 3 to pop up. That move with the Breloom annoyed me so much. He's just like, yeah, dude, I know your Scarf. Like, how would you... I don't know. It seems like a bold assumption. Alright, well, at least now I'm in the driver's seat, so it's Darmanitan time. Oh, yes. This will please me. This will please me greatly. Well, if nothing else, at least T-Tar is getting the... Okay, he's Scarf Tar, because of course he is. So now I'm gonna threaten with Mach Punch, back to Ninetales, now Victini time. So, go V-Create, because why would I ever use anything else? Oh, we just let the T-Tar die, okay. Weird, but I'll take it. Now I get my Sun back up. I'll sack the Ninetales. Yeah, the team is just too generally slow. So I'm gonna hope he is Scarf. No, he's not Scarf, and now I get to go to Heatran because he's either going to Jirachi or he's clicking like hell because he just left Lando in on that guy. On Latios when he had a full health Jirachi, and luckily that pivoting let me get Scarftran in and kill it. So Reuniclus, I just want to see what set he is, because I don't want to switch Victini into a Life Orb Shadow Ball in the event that he is a Trick Room set. That would be a waste when I have a perfectly good Ninetales to ditch, but I'm pretty sure that's very, very weak, so that's just Calm Mind. So fine, I'll just Flamethrower, get some extra damage on him, and roar him out. Hopefully he... Yep, cool, so he's not at full, so now Heatran is a threat to sweep. This team definitely needs some optimization. So this is pretty cool, I just spam it here, so this game looks pretty swept. Thank God. That was beginning to get ridiculous. I think I gotta work on that. I mean, Infernape is kind of a threat, I guess, turns out. Alright, here we go. Swellow time. God, look at that sprite. Look at how... Oh, I'm back in playing Gen 3 in-game again. Okay, so the idea with Swellow is that it has Starf Berry, which doubles a random stat at below 25%. So it's like Lychee Berry, or Pitaya Berry, or, you know, Salic. So, but it is +2 because it's a random stat. So you can pass whatever to whatever. And I didn't know. I don't know Hack played Gen 3. Okay, so, yeah, the idea with Swellow is that you pass to a random thing, but it's not immediately. It's not all in, because you can't just sub down to 1 HP on the first couple turns. Because then you would die to a T-Tar switching in. So what you do is you sub several times. I'm not just fishing for meteor misses. You sub down 3 times, and then you baton pass out. And what that means is that later, if there's no tar, you can sub to 1 HP and endeavor something, but if there has been sand set up, then the next time you come in, then the berry is automatically activated. and so you can pass. So it's really cool. So, let's see. Right now I'm thinking about if I want to take my chances with Magneton and it being banded. I hope he is. Alright, well that's good. See, that's exactly what you're trying to avoid. So I'm going to get my Swampert in and I'm going to sub up. This is an offensive team. So, oh, alright, now he has to watch out for Ice Beam. So I'm just going to fire off Ice Beam because if he switches, then, well, not much I could have done to that lax switch anyway. So, as you can see, there are 2 Endeavors here. So, I'm just going to weaken it as much as I can. And I think I'm going to go to Magneton. Nope, no. I want it for that thing later. And if I can bring down... Thank God I didn't do that, actually. But if I can bring down this, then my Suicune becomes really, really dangerous. So I think this is a trade I am willing to take. That's what this team's all about. So I think he's running just some Zapdos stuff. And Zapdos likes it when there's, my Jolteon likes it when it's just Zapdos on the other team and not Snorlax. So, let's see. Yeah, this team is really cool. Vapicuno is kind of a wizard, and I want to make my own Swellow team because I'm not a huge fan of like Jolteon, Heracross, Suicune kind of stuff, but I think the double Endeavor idea is really smart, and Swellow is just really cool. One of my favorite pokes. I think the first time I thought about, the first time I went over to my friend's house and saw him playing Pokemon Ruby, then he had a Swellow on the screen, and I was just like, this is the best thing ever. I need one. Never played Gen 3 in-game without it. So, obviously it's not a very good competitive Pokemon, but yeah, so down goes Lax. So now here's the thing. Do I go to Swellow? Do I get my random pass? Or no, I think I'm going to go to Suicune and see what he has to handle it. So double water is nice because of defensive use against stuff like Mence. And I hope he has Zapdos because that's a free switch to Jolteon. So, Vapicuno, you are a wizard. Metagross. See, now I get to sub, and I have Wish from Jolteon. So, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to go to Swellow, and I'm going to get the Starf. There we go. Oh, this is... That might have been a... Oh, the speed? Okay, I don't know if the speed it really does anything. But now I'm going to Endeavor because I'm going to assume he's going to switch to something. And the ideal thing is that he goes to T-Tar, and then I finish it off with HP Fighting. And then he goes to something else, and I... Or no, I just Endeavor it down. Is that going to be enough to KO with HP Fighting? I don't think so. Swallow HP Fighting is pretty pathetic. But I can still switch out and come back later, especially because I have a speed boost. So I don't think he's got a Zapdos, so I'm going to go to my... What am I going to go to? Yeah, I'm gonna go to this because I want to launch a big Thunderbolt, and this means Heracross will also be KOing stuff, and that big T-Bolt means that he's Brick Break. Hey, he really does watch the videos. This means that Heracross will now KO something, and that, yeah, so, the idea is that... The idea here is that Mence can't switch in, so I'm getting a KO, and Metagross is now going to be in range for Suicune Surf. The thing is with Suicune, that should be my next video, honestly. Please hit. Thank God. I was going to say, even if it's a mixed Mence, then it could be plus speed, so... The problem with mixed Suicune is... Or, not mixed Suicune, with offensive Calm Mind Suicune is that you want EVs in too many places. So here you want the special attack and you want the max HP, and that unfortunately leaves you not too fast. Meaning that something like a fast CB Gross would actually outrun you. So, I'm assuming this is just an offensive thing. So with Men's down, I definitely don't want to lose Heracross yet. So I'm just going to go right to Suicune on a Hydro Pump and spam Surf. That is ideal. So, yeah, see, he's fast and I can't even outrun it. Luckily, I have Wish from Jolteon, but still, if I can bring down the Swampert... No! No. Oh, God, that's that lit. And he gets to use Hydro Pump, too. So I'm going to take a risk and assume he Hydros and not HP or Earthquake. So thank God that worked out. And now I'm going to Wish... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to assume he's going to go to T-Tar. So I have very little choice but to just Wish up. Or no. I want a Thunderbolt as T-Tar comes in. Did I run? Yes, no, continue watching, please. So I want a Thunderbolt so I can put him in Swellow range. I want to 3-hit KO it. Yeah, I'm going to... Alright, fine. So now I just go back to Hera and pray, as in pray on him, not throw up a prayer. Oh shit, fuck, okay. Well, maybe this was doomed anyway. Oh, that bit. The idea is that Suicune can take hits because Jolteon can wish back to it. But here you see the issues with offensive Suicune sometimes. And normally you expect Zapdos on this kind of thing, but... You also see how affected by sand Suicune is. Because, you know, a couple Earthquakes from Swampert, and it's... Even without the crit, then it was in trouble, so... So yeah, this is a good example of offensive pressure on his end, and I think I'm going to have to keep it going after this one. It's a shame that Vap's team was not able to bring me a win, but we saw the amazing efforts of, what's it called, Swellow in full effect. So at this point, we just hope that, yeah, he's going to sweep with Double Edge, so... Oh, well... That was a close one. Probably could have done some stuff better, like maybe around the Metagross. Poor Suicune. He needs more help. Alright, let's see. We're going to start off with this dumbass Jinx team. Because Jinx is pretty good. But you can... Most of the time you're just going to make a rather standard Calm Mind spam team with it. And I decided I wanted to spice things up, so I also have Rain Dance Kingdra, and Celebi, who's passing Calm Minds, and then Starmie, and Celebi really kind of all holds it together, with Metagross helping too, although Metagross isn't as defensive as it should be, but I wanted pressure on Skarmory because I don't have other true Skarmory pressure to the extent I should, so it's a matter of just beating it down and then finishing it off. So, come on. Is that really the one advanced game I'm going to get today? Alright, well, back to Gen 4, and I'll try to get some rain going. Alright. Oh, we've got a hidden room, so this is supposed to be a good player. So, luckily, I've got my lead Empoleon, who is... Well, I was going to say it was going to threaten to beat a Sash Azelf, but he's also going to be good against a Colbur set. And Choice Band, as you saw, he lives that. So this is awesome because I am Colbur Berry for payback, and I have Thunder, so I am 2 at KOing. Please hit, yes! Good lord, that's strong. And he was just assuming a standard thing, so I'm gonna see if I can afford to... What can I afford to? Hydro Pump. Heatran. Support. That is outdated. That should not be. What the hell is a Tactite? That is not a Pokemon as far as I know. Must be a creative Pokemon or something. Hydro. Let's see if I can suss out. He's got a very old school team. The Machamp Tran combo and the Band Azoff lead. Yeah, so he's not naive, I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna Hydro just because, okay. It felt like the move. In case he went to a ground type. And he's not gonna kill me back anyway. Unless he's Specs, in which case he's not gonna live the Hydro, and he is Pasho. So, that was a bit... Oh, come on, that was excessive. I did paralyze him on the switch, but I'm pretty sure he's not Scarfed. No, of course he's not Scarfed, he's freaking Pasho. So I'm gonna... Luckily I've got a Colbur Starmie, too. So I'm gonna Hydro just so he doesn't get cheeky and go to Machamp on Aqua Jet or something. So, back to Starmie on... And same exact thing as with Rotom, so that's pretty awesome. Attaboy, Starmie. This Starmie's a great lead. I mean, you don't use it with Rain Dance, you use it with Spin, but yeah. So now Bronzong in, and I think it's gonna, his lasts are gonna be like Gyarados, Tyranitar, a Scarfer like Rotom or Latias, and maybe a Steel, maybe a Jirachi. In any case, I'm gonna say I want Rain first. Hey, I made the right call. So now I get to set up rocks. That worked out really nice as opposed to exploding, because I am Custap. Alright, well that's not perfect, but I'll take it. And now I get to go to Roserade and sleep something, and then KO. Fucking come on. That's really lame. He's not Lum, he has to be something else. Mostly Chople, because Gengar crushes him right now. Alright, so he's Custap, but I'll take it. And now I'm gonna Weather Ball as Dragonite comes in. Oh god, that's beautiful. Oh, that's a great feeling. That is the best feeling. Oh no. Wait, no, that's fine, because Kingdra lives without him exploding, so... yeah, that was his rocker, so... It's a strong team. So yeah, that's why it's... Weather Ball is awesome, not just because in rain you trash Heatran, especially with Akka, but because in sand, then you get a rock move and you trash Zapdos and Dragonite. Also Crobat, that can happen once in a while. So I think I'm just gonna try and be safe here and... No, I have to be safe because I have to keep something for the tar after, so I don't want to get exploded on, so I'm not as safe as I thought. So if he Trick Rooms and goes to tar, then that would suck. I really wish I had the Sleep Powder on it now. Yeah, because he could Trick Room and Boom, and it's a prediction game if I can get him to Boom or not. So, let's see. Spexdra versus Bronzong. Or Trick Room Bronzong is... yeah, that. So, Roserade, T-Spikes, Leaf Storm, 30, let's call it 30. 30 minus 94, so I'm gonna bring him down to 64. So I think I'll be able to KO him. That's not the... yeah, most like... oh, no, I definitely will. That's timid. Yes, I definitely will with Leaf Storm. So I'm gonna Leaf Storm first just because I wanna... okay, well that just lets me Surf. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna make much of a difference. So the question is, can I switch around enough to burn the Trick Room? I'm pretty sure my Empoleon's going to be faster than the thing, so... let's see, Earthquake... no, I want to keep Kingdra healthy also for the T-Tar, so I think I'm going to just stay in, Leaf Storm, eat Gyro. I wonder if Empoleon Aqua Jet is worth exploring. Oh shit, I don't have much time, so I'm going to go to Starmie... No, yeah, I think I'm boned. No, I gotta go to Kingdra here, and then back to Empoleon, and hope he's... Yup, that's... Thank goodness, I didn't even notice how low my timer was going. So, and he can't even reset the Trick Room here. So, barring bad fortune, then I should be okay. It's a thrilling game. God, this team is so much fun. I tried to make a Latias revamp somewhat recently, but I kind of forced it, and it wasn't as natural. I mean, it's a natural fit over Rotom or Starmie, and I think the ideas on the team are still generally good, but yeah, so no matter what happens, this has been pretty thrilling. Yeah, so Aqua Jet on Emp is never as strong as you want, and even as a lead, and I'm mild, so I have enough to, you know, if he predicts me there, he predicts me there, but I would have had to, even a crit I don't think would have been enough. Hydro Aqua Jet crit would have, pretty good chance from 32, but, you know, still not something you want to rely on, because if he predicts, and good on him. So, thank God. Alright, Kingdra. Versus Tyranitar. Choice Scarf. What's my timer at? Alright, I got a minute. So I can calc. Yeah, okay. I think I got a Hydro anyway. Because who knows what his set is. Yeah, and it's a roll. So, Hydro it is. Oh, he is Pasho. Oh, I died of sand. Unbelievably lame. Oh, imagine if I hit that sleep powder on the T-Tar. That bites a lot. Oh well. That's the game for you. Bring out the dogs, get some revenge here. God, this day went south pretty quickly. I'll check the rank once I get another. Let's see if... God, I really gotta do something about that Heatran problem. Oh, good. A Azumarill, that's just what I need. Okay, fine. I'm gonna do the same thing, and... Alright, let's see. Rank? No, I'll check rank in this one. I'm just gonna get up rocks and... Oh, he's dual chop. Well, I'll definitely take the Endeavor here. And I'll definitely take not having to deal with that. So, I think that's Banded Garchomp. The idea is that it 2 KOs Sash Breloom. Whoa, what is this? That is a great remix. Really like it. But yeah, the idea is that it KOs Sash Breloom. But that is, like, gone, so... and the reason it's relevant is because I can protect on it. So I'm just gonna go to Latios here, not dick around protecting against Politoed to scout it, because that means I would fall behind if you switch to something like Starmie. So, back to Ninetales, eat up an Ice Beam, just reset the weather. If he spams, he spams. This guy likes his very heavy predictions. So I'm gonna go to Heatran now. Cool. Ah, fuck, I forgot to put the EVs to outrun Scarf Politoed. So back to Ninetales, at least he won't be getting rocks. I think the move here is Latios, because I think this is the same Politoed he had last time. And he will either spam Hydro or go to something O-Code by Latios. Well, the thing is, it's not all O-Code by Latios, but I just want to go to Heatran. Fine, I now get to spam Solar Beam. Hope to hell he stays in. There's no way he would... I mean, I'll take the Solar Beam on the Garchomp. And if he goes to Politoed, that sucks, but I can't risk it. So I'll definitely take that. Nice. You ever see a Scarf Solar Beam Heatran take out a CB Garchomp before? Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I'm going to play it a little on the risky side, because I think I want to maintain the advantage. So as long as he doesn't crit, I should be okay. And even then, I think I'm alright, because Latios. So I'm going to go to Victini, just because I think he's going to keep spamming Hydro like he has before, not really trying to do anything about my switch to, Latios. So I could Bolt Strike, but that would let Latios in, and I would also be forgetting the fundamental rule of this team, which is to V-Create in Sun. How cool is that? God. Alright, Heatran. Now I can definitely sack Heatran. I'm far ahead to the point where I can just do that. Hell, I can just do that and go to... Latios and spam Draco, but I can now weaken Starmie. That's cool. And he chooses to Rapid Spin, and I think he Specs. So I think I'm gonna go to Ninetales as he goes to Latios. Cool. So time to Scout by going to Heatran, because if he goes Politoed, then I can still do something about it, and if he goes here, then... here's where I'm going to calc, because it's not about V-Create in Sun, it's about V-Create in Rain, which I'm pretty sure is going to be enough to KO a Politoed. Yeah, okay, he's doing that. So, have faith in the V-Create, don't go for Bolt Strike like a bitch. Oh, come on. God, that's irritating, although I still think... Well, I gotta keep Victini alive, so I can't just stay in. So I gotta sack Darmanitan. Yep, Custap, so he's offense. Alright. Now I go to Victini and I U-turn. Hopefully he goes to Latios. I mean, I'll take that too. Let's see. I go to Latios here because I then force him to go to Latios. I sack Ninetales. I go to Victini. I U-turn, and that's the ball game, barring very bad luck. So he wins the tie in that, and that's fine because I will. Did he just Oh my! Did he just win because he crit? No, you gotta be shitting me. Fuck off. That's fucking nonsense. That is true nonsense. God damn. So that's 3 games in a row with significant foolishness. Ugh. Alright. Fucking die, Fortress. God, that one really bites. Alright, I just want to do as much damage to Fortress as I can because I want to light up rocks with Bronzong later, and I don't want him to be at full health. Because I want to then switch to Rotom on it and immediately threaten him. Maybe I should put Rain Dance on Empoleon, just for kicks. Oh my god. Okay, luckily I don't care about that, now we can get a Spike too. Alright, well luckily he chose to get up a hazard that is not going to do anything. As long as I just switch to Roserade, which isn't unrealistic given the likelihood of a Rotom here, given that it pairs well with Fortress and it threatens Empoleon. Hopefully I can just get another kill though, and I might even do that just to make use of the Sash. Torrent Pump. Torrent pumping a Zapdos or a Rotom is just such a great feeling, and Roserade isn't a very confident switch into Zapdos, so... Gliscor, alright, I'll just Ice Beam him. If he's Yachi, I'm gonna really be angry, but... Thank goodness, that's ridiculous because he's not going to be some Gliscor Pass shit, since Baton Pass stuff is Not allowed. Please, DD. Please, DD. I put HP Electric on this 4 years ago, hoping it would hit a Gyarados, and it did. God bless America. And I can even Aqua Jet. I don't know if it's going to kill because it's -1, but... Now that is a tease. Oh, well. Okay. Let's see. I'm not really sure how to handle this one. Well, I don't want to deal with T-Spike, so I'm going to go to Roserade. I should have gone to that first, but whatever. I really hope he thinks, what's it called? Custap, and just switches out. Nope, he doesn't. Okay. So now I'm just gonna go right to Bronzong and hope I can clean house. You know, I'm gonna Rain Dance. Oh, he's even Lumberry for my Poison Point? Dick. Cool. So now I don't have to go blind with one-on-ones, and I can just go to Kingdra and Surf. Then if he was sending out Gliscor on Empoleon, then I'm going to hope that he does not have other good water answers. You know, stuff like Infernape and Scarflagon, I would really like that. Although who knows, given that this is his team so far. Let's see, I'm going to try and pull out the other stuff later. Alright. Just 1v1 this, and then I'll hopefully clean up with the other two. Oh, he's Scarf. Well, this is aggravating. I messed up, though, because I'm tilted as all hell. Hey, I'll take that, if it can KO, and then T-Tar comes in and falls for my Colbur. That would make me really happy. Thank God it killed. That's really good for Rotom potential, too. Alright. Ice Beam. Thank God. Alright. What's the last gonna be? I was gonna say I hope it's Gyarados so I can... But, you know. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm just gonna Rain Dance. If he's Scarf, I'm gonna be really upset, but... That is fine. Rain Dance is definitely, I think, safer rather than spamming Hydro Pump and missing and dying. Thank God this one... If he's like Custap and crits Magma Storm or something, I'm gonna freak the hell out. But I don't think that's gonna happen, so thank God. So, Gen 3, can we get something with old Jinx? Alright, this is a good player, but I don't know who he is. And lead Swampert isn't something you usually see. It's not a weird lead per se, it's just not conventional. You can definitely see a standard defensive Swampert or an Endeavor Swampert in the lead spot. And I guess in theory you could lead off with an offensive one, although I haven't seen anyone do that yet, so I don't know if he's risking... Is he gonna Lum? Is he gonna... Alright, I'm gonna Calm Mind so I can get my sub up on this Swampert. And yeah, basically what you want to do with this kind of thing is you want to just save your Lovely Kiss as long as possible, and it's arguable I should have Calm Minded again before Lovely Kissing the Blissey. But yeah, if you're gonna try and Jinx your way through Bliss, then you're gonna want to... And spoiling Swampert sucks because my team doesn't give a shit about Swampert. So, +1 Ice Beam, not doing a lot. +2 Ice Beam, doing a lot. +3 Ice Beam, probably not too KOing, but I gotta Calm Mind up and go for it. So, Seismic Toss, that's +3. Let's see, I am at 176 HP, I'm pretty sure... Seismic Toss, thank God for those 40 HPs, right? So, Seismic Toss is doing how much to me? 35, so I think he's 2KOing me for sure. 35 from 176 HP. I don't know why the calculus stops cooperating whenever you put in that, so... Oh, it is a 2KO. But, on the bright side, I also might 2KO him. Yeah, okay, good. Fat chance of that happening. But I'll also dug him after. God, that does a lot. Because modest is the way. So you just wait for good fortune to happen. Like that. And now you sub and hope. So it feels like I'm using GSC Jinx right now. I definitely could have gotten more out of this. Oh god. I mean, I know I don't have another move, but I just want to calc +3 versus Skarmory. Yup. Wow, that just drops. That drops. I got lucky with that for sure. I could have played better and just not had to come to that. Well, that's Jinx for you, and that's my beautiful Jinx team, which was clearly planned. That was clearly planned. Alright, Fishing Rod, or what kind of Jirachi lead are you running? I'm gonna Lovely Kiss it, because I don't want to go directly to my Dugtrio. Jinx is just meant to just play suicidally in a way, just do as much damage as possible. Be smart about it so you can do as much damage as possible. But, yeah, so Lovely Kiss, hey, I'll take that. And I'm going to go right to Dugtrio because either T-Tar stays in or he goes to Jirachi based on what I've seen so far. So that would be wonderful, taking out either of them. Since Jirachi in the lead slot is going to be some sort of offensive set almost surely, you don't really see defensive Body Slam Jirachi. It could still be an offensive Body Slam Jirachi, but those are going to just die to Earthquake. So this is a great start. You know, despite the ups and downs of today, it's still been pretty fun. So I think... Oof. Definitely feel a lax coming on. Well, I'm going to scout the move with Celebi, whether it's that or... Yeah, I'm just going to spam some... I'm going to go to... I'm going to go to Metagross on a potential Snorlax and to also eat that up. Well, that bites. I'm going to try to HP Grass a Swampert here, because Swampert is extremely likely. And hopefully there's not a Snorlax, because in that event, then both my Starmie and my Kingdra will be immensely threatening. And also, with Jirachi down, it's likely that Jinx is going to cause a lot of havoc. So, there we go. Attaboy. It's faster than any non-Salic Pert, because, I mean, offensive Pert can go plus speed, but it usually doesn't, because it already is kind of starved for power on Hydro Pump, so you really want that plus special attack. Zapdos, alright, even that little chip there seems not important, but could be incredibly relevant, because that is, let me show you the calc with Kingdra, if it sets up Rain. Hydro versus offensive Zapdos, which I think that is, because it took a lot from HP Grass. Hydro in Rain is doing... Yeah, he's in range. That's perfect. Almost surely. So this is a Mix Gross with HP Grass doing... I need to keep it alive. There's no question about that. HP Grass versus offensive Zapdos doing 11 versus a bulky Zapdos, it would do less. So unless there's some real fuckery going around, I don't think it's going to die. So I don't want to... I'm going to go to Doug on T-Bolt, because he's behind, so he's definitely protecting here. And now I'm going to go to Jinx, because either he goes to... either he protects, he hidden powers, or he switches to, like, Swampert or something. He's definitely not going to Arrow. So I now get another KO with Jinx, because that last I'm pretty sure is Salamence. Just for maximum offense and synergy. So Ice Beam is threatening as hell. It KOs the hell out of Zapdos. In GSC, sometimes Jinx comes frustratingly short on Zap, but in Advance it stands no chance, and it's gonna be viciously taken down. This is the kind of laddering I was hoping to have when I started up this series. You know, dicking around with fun stuff and succeeding. I mean, if I was really being ruthless about achieving #1 and everything, I would just load up some stall stuff, because the ladder can't handle stall. Especially in DPP, that's my main experience, but no, that's not as fun. I'm not saying I'll never use a defensive team, but it's a lot more fun this way, both to watch and to play with, because I've played with defensive teams for a long, long time, but I feel I've barely even scratched the surface of the offensive possibilities the metagame offers. So I don't think I need this thing anymore because, I mean, totally fine. I just realized my only ground resist is Celebi. That's pretty bad. Well, I don't want to let this come in, so I'm just going to go to Starmie and go for Surf. And it's Modest Starmie, which I forgot about until this second. So Arrow stands no chance, it dies, it doesn't, I don't have to risk Hydro, because Ice Beam and T-Bolt won't kill. Actually, I'm pretty sure Ice Beam and T-Bolt can kill from Modest Starmie. No, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Max Special Attack Gengar, that T-Bolt can kill. But Modest Starmie is still way beneath that. So with this, I think I might just straight up sweep. Yep, she's gonna have to go for a Rock Slide flinch, and I'm gonna... Well, maybe I can hold back on this. I'm gonna sacrifice the Celebi, which I know is useless, so I can get a free switch into Metagross. Gonna Baton Pass just so he can't take advantage of it with DD Ments. There you go. Now that is satisfying. So, and now free Ice Beam, and then we repeat this process, and I have a lot of sacrifices, so... And down goes Tyranitar, who has not slept a turn, so I don't have to risk Hydro Pump. I can just spam Surf. So yeah, you see how dangerous Starmie can be. I think this series is showing a lot of the ideas I've talked about in some of those videos that lack battles. The whole... Oh, he can, what's it called? Suicune gets beaten down by sand, Starmie's devastating against offense. You're seeing it in practice here. So I think I just want to stay in, because if he Rock Slides or something, then I can just explode and be fine, and I can set up with Rain Dance with Kingdra, because I don't want to go to Celebi and have him double switch. So I'm gonna Surf, and that's the ball game. Coolio. So that's fun. I should probably wrap it up soonish. I got to use 2 of my super fun, awesome teams in advance, but hey, let's not complain. Let's see if I can get this. So this team, I just wanted to use Blaziken, and then I was like, hey, Blaziken and Swampert, and then Metagross and Salamence are great defensive pairs, and I was like, hey, look at this whole Hoenn thing going on, and then I decided to slap Jirachi on it because I want to keep up that theme, but try as I might, I was never able to find a satisfactory last. I mean, satisfactory being a relative term here, because it's still a team with a lot of flaws, but I just figured, you know, Blissey covers everything, I gotta slap on the Blissey. So, Blaziken, alright, this is a technique Zamog came up with. If Zapdos stays in and is offensive, then it will die to a Blaze-boosted Fire Blast. This is something that Moltres and Charizard cannot do. As you see, that Fire Blast does an absolute ton. So I feel like he's not just going to stay in. That would be a waste, so I'm going to HP... No, he just lets his Zapdos go. I don't understand that. Zapdos is a useful Pokemon. But, I guess maybe he said, hey, he's not going to hit another Fire Blast through Para. So I'm just going to go for a Seismic Toss and see what comes in. Zapdos going down is nice for everything, pretty much. So Sing is on Blissey just to give it some offensive pressure, against defensive teams, and I can potentially shut something off. And actually, this is a prime example of when to use it. So Blaziken and Blissey together looks kind of funny, I know, because one is like all about offense and the other is a big fat defensive blob, but hey, so yeah, this is the chance to shut down a Snorlax or Metagross or a T-Tar. Meta and T-Tar could run Lum, but it's good to pop it now so I can take advantage of it later, because I'm not making as much use of... Hey, there you go. So back to Blaziken, and I don't have a Blaze Fire Blast to fire off, but I can just, I'm going to Sky Uppercut in case T-Tar came in, but Swampert was the more rational move. So here I'm going to go to... Oh, my IVs are messed up. I'm going to go to Salamence because he's not going to Ice Beam. And I'm going to pretend like I have HP Grass. So I'm going to Dragon Dance. Actually, if he's smart, he'll notice that the Hydro Pump did absolutely nothing. So he should just stay in an Ice Beam. And that's why I'm going to switch out. But yeah, DD as Swampert switches out of Mence is like the holy grail. You don't get much better than that. But yeah, I think he's definitely calcing right now to see. He's like, wait, is that actually a Mence that can threaten me? Or if only I had stuck with my original HP Grass plan. That was smart. But I think he's running a Band Gross. Because this kind of offensive team, I mean, it could be something like Salic or, I don't know, lefties even. But generally assume on this kind of Zapdos, offensive Swampert kind of stuff, then you just assume Band. Just because of that guaranteed explosion. Maybe he's running Undisputed's team and he's, because that Metagross runs lefties, I'm pretty sure. It might be Lum, but who knows. It is Undisputed's team as Breloom comes in, and now I'm gonna soak the... No, he just goes right to it. So, the cool thing here is that I can just spam HP Flying without really any worry, because he's kind of obligated to go to Swampert. Because if he goes to Zapdos on DD, that'd be a waste. So I can just pound it over and over. God, that does a ton. And I don't think I want to risk it because I can... If he's got the Charizard later, then I'll just set up on that. And not having Sand is nice for Mence, letting him get back up to full. I don't want to switch into Breloom even after a Spore because he has Stun Spore, and that would be ruined, but I can use that. Oh, he's not running Undisputed's team. Okay. Alright, let's see. He's just running an offensive team with Breloom, so that's smart, but I think the last is definitely Snorlax. So, T-Tar, HP Flying, 17%, Earthquake is not going to do it. But I'm going to go to Metagross and fire off a Meteor Mash. Nice move. I'm going to fire off a Meteor Mash that's going to cleave his team open. Something dies here. So I think he's a Lum Pursuit Tar, but those are going to be plus special attack. They're not going to be plus speed, meaning that I can don't have to fear them outspeeding me. So here's a tough one. Is he going to be fast, Breloom, or is he? Yep, he is. And now I'm in kind of a shitty spot. Nice thing is that my Band Jirachi is actually pretty good. And yeah, I'm going to go to Swampert because I value it a lot less. Actually, no, I'm going to go to Mence on the Force Sky Uppercut because if he Stun Spores here, he's insane. And even if he does, then I can still fire off the HP Flying. So, but the goal now is to win it with the Banded Jirachi. So, just spamming the HP Fly like no tomorrow. And if Zapdos comes in, fine, I'll be able to... I'll be forced out, but I'll be able to do it again later. I don't mind sacking Swampert. once he baton passes out. So nice move on his end, but it's not ready to sweep anyway. Yes. So good move, but Pert's going down. I don't mind. I could have arguably even gone to Jirachi. Yeah. So Swampert running, or Breloom running max speed now is probably going to be a thing. Like, the standard undisputed thing is just 222 speed, but, you know, with all the fast guys running around, then that's probably for the best. So, let's see how much HP Bug, or not HP Bug, sorry, HP Fighting is doing. The problem is, of course, his Metagross too. I don't want to switch into, well, I can sacrifice the Blissey though, I feel. Why did he focus? I mean, good move, but weird. And I'm actually not in a very nice spot here. But I have to... I mean, I guess he was expecting a T-Tar last. So, nice, but that was... I mean, it worked out for him. I can't really complain. So, Choice Band, Hidden Power, Fighting. Yes, keep watching. So, Choice Band, Adamant versus, let's just say, Snorlax. Utility Lax. To a KO, I'm gonna get countered, and then I'm gonna... Maybe the move is to go for Doom Desire. What? Okay, I guess. Because I can't clean up spamming HP Fighting against the Metagross. God, why did he sack the Zapdos on, like, the first turn? Or the second turn, even. Well, now I'll get some use out of my CB Gross as I try to wake it up. He's already slept one turn, so... So here you see the amazing potential of CB Jirachi, and that delayed damage can be incredibly useful for hitting the right targets. So, hey, oh, come on. Oh, he took Meteor Mash, but he dodged that, okay. Well, this is useful. Because now I can go to Mence, I can freely Earthquake. God, that does a ton. If Salamence is doing that much with Earthquake, then... Well, I'm going to go to Metagross again. Fine, fine, fine. And I'm going to spam EQ. Just because I don't want to give his Metagross a switch. That's good. That's good. And now my whole CB HP Fighting plan actually looks realistic. Oh, no it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Fuck. Well, I gotta sack this regardless, so... Well, okay, that helps, I think. But I don't think it's enough, because I don't think I can do enough to Swampert. I don't think that matters much either. Because... Yeah, I can't force the KO or anything. Yeah, I should have been more aggressive with my DDs, I think. Yeah, I think I gotta go for a Rock Slide flinch. Fun game, though. Definitely exciting. You made a lot of good predictions. So... Snorlax is gonna... No, I can switch out of the Snorlax. Yeah, this was the right move. I can switch out of the Lax. Oh, but it's not enough because he booms. Yeah. So I just gotta... Let's see. Salamence versus offensive Swampert. It can KO. So I'm gonna... But Rock Slide flinch is better odds. Alright, well, that team sucks a lot. Who would have expected? So, hopefully I can get something else with Exeggutor, Lax lead. Well, this is what you want with CB Jirachi. Actually, no, what you want is a T-Tar lead that will eat up your that will die to your banded HP fighting, but not quite that fortunate yet. So, did I just drop two 1471, or is the ladder just being delayed? Feel like it's not updated yet. Did he? Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it, and I get a nice crit there, and I don't have a good Ment switch at all, because this team is kind of not very good. Because I'm cramming Charizard, Exeggutor, and Kingdra all into one. And Exeggutor is definitely the worst. At least it gets Sleep Powder, so I get to sleep. Yeah, Mence is just the devil for this team, because no matter what you do with Exeggutor, you will be wanting more. And at least I slept it. Huh. I mean, okay, I'll take it. Well, I'll just go to Jirachi because it can take advantage of a Snorlax switch and also a stay-in from Mence. So I'm gonna go for Ice Beam here as he scurries to avoid the Thunderbolt and just beat down Lax that way. Keep switching into it with Jirachi. That was just to take up sound, but I'm running a bit on fumes. I just want to get all these other teams in there. I'll reveal what else I got. I got two more, so I think, yeah, it's more Zap, it's more Charizard egg stuff, but I just really want to use the Charizard set because it has Blast Burn, because it's awesome and it KOs Blissey. Yeah, it does. See, there's how great Doom Desire is, and that's why I'm so annoyed that he switched to it. The other game, he dodged it with Metagross, because I think I would have been in a great spot if that hadn't happened. So, as you can see here, I'm really walking on eggshells around this Gara, and I'm gonna go to Charizard, because if he stays in and does that, then look at that, I get to sub into Pataya Blaze while he takes damage from Doom Desire. Look at that. And now I'm going to... I want a Sunny Day on the T-Tar switch so badly. And I'm gonna. Fuck! Why did you just... Why? Why didn't I just Fire Blast and just Blast Burn like I wanted to? Well, at least he hasn't slept, so I'm going to spam Solar Beam and hopefully he switches. Hopefully he doesn't wake up. I'm really pushing it here, but I'm really annoyed at this point. Actually, I run out of Sun, so that was doubly dumb. So I'm going to go to Kingdra, and hey, that worked out, kinda. Not really, I hope he just booms or something. Fucking... okay. Oh, bad team does badly, who would have thought? I just was very close. So I'm gonna spam Hydro, at least Gara took a hit. So, and at least here you're seeing the amazing use of Choice Band Jirachi. Even though the team sucks, Band Jirachi is legit as hell. So, at least with Lax down, then Kingdra is a very real... and Gyarados trashed, and Kingdra is a very real shot of crushing everything. Like, his best check is going to be Magneton at this point, and Magneton struggles to survive Starmie Hydro Pump. So, as you will see from this calc, yeah, and so Kingdra just really lays into it. Well, not with Surf, but with Hydro. I'm just gonna spam Ice Beam. God, that does nothing. Okay, I think I got a Hydro in Rain. So yeah, Magneton gets very trashed, but Gara is in rain. Probably not gonna die. So I think I'm gonna sack Eggy. Well, no, because he might do it again. Well, no, he should. He's not gonna KO me at +2, so he should just hit me twice at +1, and that is how I'm going to. Why I'm going to sack Exeggutor. And he can't set up on me because I can sleep him. So, fun. Oh wait, no, I fucking can't sleep him because he's got the Mensa sleep. Oh my god. Well, no, he still can't because he doesn't know that I don't have Explosion. So, I'm just gonna Sunny Day and hope for the best, because this game is probably out of my reach regardless. Did I drop? Yeah, I dropped. Great remixes, by the way, so whoever suggested Mewmore. I knew of Mewmore's work before, but this has been excellent, thank you. So here's the issue with Exeggutor. You either don't have... You need HP Fire, because you can't be getting walled by Steels, but you also can't be... God, if only I had Fire Blasted this stupid Gara. You also can't be getting walled by Ments because Psychic, so, but you can't have HP Ice, and Psychic doesn't even do enough to Ments anyway, and you want Explosion, but you also want Sleep, and Exeggutor just blows ass for this reason. Oh, he's HP Rock. Okay, I don't think I'm fast enough to outrun Gara at +... I am, okay. And thanks to my Miracle Seed Solar Beam, I kill a Gara with Exeggutor. That's a rarity. Oh, he does have Magneton, but it's going to drop. Cool. If I pull this off, then that would be amazing. Let's check HP Fire in Sun against Ments. Salamence, let's just say standard Dragon Dance. Sun, oh yeah, HP Fire is definitely the move. Why was I spamming Solar Beam earlier? Because I'm stupid, that's clearly it. Solar Beam, oh, nice move. As he goes to Machamp, but at this point it looks like Kingdra is gonna win it anyway, so look at Exeggutor go. And he's still asleep, so I can't exactly do anything about that, but, I'm gonna go to Regice after and spam, so I'll just go for HP. Oh, shit. Fuck, wait, no, I think that's fine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's still okay. Yeah, I just spam Ice HP Fire. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is still okay, because I don't think he can take me down with him, per se. So, exactly. So, Swampert is Subsalic. Regice, it has 0 bulk whatsoever. That was a nice Hydro Miss, but I think do I explode and just... Or do I let him Hydro me down? Yeah, I'm gonna explode. And then I'll just Rain Dance with Kingdra, and I don't even care that he has Salic, because I am still fine. And I just Ice Beam twice. So, thank God. Look at Kingdra go. Look at Eggy and Kingdra working just how they were supposed to, because that was totally planned. I mean, that was the idea anyway. It's way too idealistic to ever actually work, but hey, it worked. And props on Machamp, because Machamp's awesome. So this is a less terrible Zard Eggy team. It's still terrible because it has Eggy, but I think I don't have Sunny Day on this one. I just have Sleep Powder 3 attacks, which actually does seem decent. Sunny Day Egg might be a little too idealistic. What you just saw was just very, very lucky, but alright. This is a Choice Band Zapdos, and the point is to kill T-Tar turn 1. That's a good feeling. It's really dumb. The reason why is it's a 37.5% chance to KO max HP T-Tar. And the only reason I decided, hey, what the hell, do it, is because, first of all, the damage is worth it, in general, just to bring it down to, like, 0%. And because not all T-Tars are max HP. So. What? I didn't try to send save replay silent. I don't know what that is. So, yeah, down goes the tar. And this means and it's such a big deal because then I go to my Sunny Day Charizard and I hit Sunny Day and stuff starts dropping. Yeah, and I really should have Timid on this Charizard, but I have Modest because the difference in the damage calcs against Blissey was just monstrous. So yeah, Choice Band Zapdos, really dumb, really gimmicky, but I guess be careful or else it might come get you once in a while. So he's really thinking about it. So the other team I have is just this team, but with Venusaur for the whole Kanto theme. Kanto starters. Blastoise sucks. And also, Sceptile did not make it onto my Blaziken Swampert team because Sceptile also sucks. I really want him to be good, and in theory, such a fast sub-seeder could definitely be annoying against certain kinds of teams. It's just getting him in is such an issue, and because he threatens so little with an Oko. So, anyway, I am unfortunately forced to... Actually, Exeggutor sucks, so I'm just gonna... Jesus Christ. I am just gonna sleep him. I'm gonna sleep powder something, because I don't want to explode into Skarmory uselessly. And he will not kill me without a crit, because he's doing 30-ish. Matter of fact, even crit with, or even Sand won't finish me off, and I just want to sleep this, or, I mean, if I sleep Cell, I'll be fine. Well, okay, but now I think I'm gonna... Do I go for it and potentially get nothing out of it? Yeah, I will, because the upside is huge, and sleeping Skarm would just be tremendous. And sleeping this would be tremendous. It's basically a KO, so... Yeah, and if I sleep Celebi, then that's also fine. Because I can go from there. Oh, balls. Alright, well, fine. Charizard used Sunny Day. Everything died. Because that's how it works. And I hope he goes for Earthquake or something, because I can't kill without Solar Beam, and I'm not gonna... Okay, not that lucky. Well, go Charizard. So... Airports is known for spamming the same team over and over on ladder. So... Alright, Charizard versus Spadev Zapdos is gonna run... I don't know why the Sunny Day set is on the calc. I should probably add it. Fire Blast in Sun, not gonna be enough. But once you get down to 1%, then even Blaze is not enough. But with Pataya Berry, it's definitely enough. So, and even without Sun, then it's a very good roll against Absolute Max. So, and basically I'm killing two things here, minimum, because of if he sacks something else on the last turn of Sun, and then brings Zapdos back in, then I can just Blast Burn it. So... Actually, I think he likes to run Protect on this, but I don't think he has Thunder Wave and Protect and Rest, because that is dumb. So... Alright, Charizard. Do it, do it. Goodbye. That is super dead. And now I'm going to take Zapdos out. Well, maybe I'm not. Okay, he goes to Doug. Doesn't let me do it. Alright, well, I'll go to... Now that that's gone, then I'll just go to... I still have a Blaze Fire Blast later. And if you ever Earthquake something, then I have a Sunny Day Blaze Fire Blast. So I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball, because I know he likes his Celebi. So, and without Sand, then I am not pressured at all, and I can pressure it with my... Actually, I can pressure it with my CB Zapdos, which is pretty funny. Zapdos is a good switch into my... Since I don't have Body Slam, I can't actually pressure it that much, but I can definitely wait for some stuff to happen. And he's not pressuring me nearly as much, so this is the strategy behind the kill the T-Tar, set up the weather strategy. So... And he's also hesitant because if he ever recovers, then, yeah, he can't let my Zapdos in for free. So I wonder how strong my Blast Burn is with just Blaze and not Sun or Pitaya. Not quite enough. But he's definitely going to Zapdos here. He can't risk the Celebi, so that's another turn to pressure with my Snorlax. And I think if I boom either Zapdos or Celebi, then I can take advantage of it with Swampert and my own Zapdos and maybe even Metagross. So I'm just gonna keep hitting that Shadow Ball and waiting, because if he decides to stay in with Zapdos, then that's damage that could be taken advantage of with Charizard after. And yeah, I'm just gonna wait for something good to happen. Let's see, because if I can... And imagine if frigging Dugtrio, or if Eggy had gotten a Sleep Off. That would have been nice. I wanted to go to Charizard there, but I'm just going to keep spamming Shadow Ball. I think I'm going to commit to booming because I don't want to lose Charizard and then have to boom on it regardless. And so I'm just going to wait for... If Shadow Ball can get a crit and nab me a KO, that's cool. That would be great. But if not, then I'll just take the boom regardless. But I'm going to give myself the chance to get it first. So, there, pretty much. All about playing the odds and whatnot. So, and now Zapdos will, or Snorlax will KO something else at minimum. If Doug comes in, I counter it, and then I blow something else up, so... Sunny Day Charizard is such a satisfying Pokemon. I used to use it in Smogon Tour when Advance was still in, and it was just the best feeling in the universe. Nice move, Toxicking there. I'm just gonna go back to Snorlax since he pressures the hell out of Swampert without... Well, no, I'm gonna Drill Peck first, because I want to do some damage. I don't think he's gonna passively protect, because he knows I'm HP. Good God, that does a lot. He is very, very Spadef. So if I force a Protect from him now, then he can't protect the next turn. So that was a smart move from him going with the Drill Peck. So I'm wondering, do I just boom, and then finish the job with these guys, or... I'm going to Shadow Ball first, see if he tries to let something else go and tries to win with Zapdos. Because if I can weaken the Zapdos first, then, yeah, see, that's good. Oh, I'm immunity because that's the standard, so... he's Torrent, but it's still not going to be enough. And... yes, so and now I counter this and blow up Zapdos. So Snorlax ended up sweeping. That, well, unless this crits. But, nope. And Metagross would crit there. So, alright, that was an interesting one for sure. Exeggutor continues to suck, so I think we'll call it for today if I can get a game with the with the Venusaur variant, because then I'll have used everything I wanted to. And yeah, so we've learned a lot today. Sun is fun. Very, very fun. And rain can be pretty fun too. I'll have to make a more serious rain team. There's some great advanced players who make like dedicated rain teams that I've tried my hand at it, and I still can't get myself over that hump. But maybe with my more carefree attitude, given the teams being used so far, then that was a good bump. So we're climbing up in these. So that's pretty good. I don't know if I'm getting anything here, so I'll go over to Gen 4, try and get the dogs working. Alright. This friend again. So I'm going to sleep the Azelf and go from there. Scarf Roserade is just so cool, because Sash Roserade sometimes is just like versus faster leads, so Azelf and Arrow, mostly Azelf, you're just like, oh, this blows. And then you face, and then you sleep him, and... Alright, Machamp I'll take. He was not Lum last time, so I'm gonna Wisp him. And, this is ladder for you sometimes. Just, playing with knowledge of sets. I want the rocks, so I'm gonna take the burned D-punches and stick it out for the rocks. I will definitely take this. I don't want to get payback or something, so I'm just gonna fire off a pretty strong waterfall. I'm confident enough in Suicune to where... As a matter of fact, I'm confident enough in Roserade, because I don't mind if it gets payback, I don't mind if it gets D-punch because of the burn. So most mid-game Machamp are not Lum, because Custap goes a long way in getting good trade scenarios. And a lot of them even sub Custap, so... Alright, that Heatran is gonna be a dick. Alright, I'm gonna go to Swampert on Earth Power, and I'm gonna go to Gengar, because I don't want to get Suicune blown up if I can help it. I mean, if he's smart, he'll go for a fire move. Hopefully he doesn't want to risk it. Thank goodness, and I will Focus Blast. Max Special Attack Gengar, even without Special Attack Investment, is still very strong, so that's good. And now I will go to... Now I will go to Raikou. Custap Heatran is very, very rare. I would be astonished to see it. It's most commonly a lead, and that's still being generous. I just say most commonly because that's the spot where you see it most when you do see it, but you don't see it often. So, another excellent application of Protect Bronzong, or Protect Raikou, is getting use against Bronzong, because I'm pretty sure Earthquake from full doesn't kill. So you wanna be hardcore with your hat to the back. What the fuck? Alright. I'm a big fan of Piggy, but I can't have him talking over me, because who's gonna listen to me when they can listen to Biggie? So... yeah, alright, that's good. He's not going to kill, so I'm just going to spam Thunderbolt and then Protect and go from there. Weakening him for Suicune is hella useful. Yeah, I'm gonna... And this is also good for a potential Scarf Roserade doing stuff. So... actually, maybe I want to keep Raikou, because if he Trick Rooms and I sack Swampert anyway... yeah, okay, I'm going to go to Swampert. Because either he Earthquakes me into Torrent and I take him out, or he has to blow up. So, oh, what? He doesn't die? That's nuts. Okay, Let's see, Tyranitar and Dragonite last, so Suicune looks pretty good, and so does Heatran and Scarf Rose. I just want to see if I can keep Pokemon, as many Pokemon alive as I can. So, I don't want to get Suicune blown up unnecessarily either. So, yeah, I'm going to let this die. I'm going to go to Raikou and protect, hopefully protect twice. That would be superb, but if not, then so be it. Actually, I have to be careful because if I let Azelf boom my Suicune, then I am in some shit. I want to go to Suicune really badly right now, but if he booms, then it's just really bad, so I'm going to play it safe. Yeah, it's a matter of not letting Heatran go down to Tyranitar, or having to explode on Dragonite, and then letting Azelf... Although if I explode on Dragonite, then Scarf Leaf Storm is really nice, so... Overthinking it a little bit. No, I'm just being careful. Come on, don't screw me now. The hit single by Queen. Alright. Attaboy, Raikou. That's what we needed. So this should make it very, very, not certain, but very much in my favor. So, did I not set up T-Spikes? I didn't set up T-Spikes. I forgot about that. I think, well, I'm going to Thunderbolt anyway, because I can't really afford to dick around and play around Dragon Dance and take unnecessary damage. That's really good for Heatran, because I'm going to force him out now. He was Pasho, so I'm going to have to Leaf Storm. And I'm going to go to Suicune, and if Dragonite outrages, then I can HP Ice and Sweep with Rose. So that goes down, that's good. I go Suicune, Force Outrage if he's DD, which I don't think even KOs, and if he's Yachi, he's not going to be able to... Oh, I got lucky there. But he only gets 2 KOs, Suicune, and actually he doesn't even get 2 KOs because Heatran lives, and then Scarf Rose and Tran win anyway. So, I would say payback for the last game with Rain, but who knows. Let's not get too caught up in that. So, let's see, I think we're going to call it soon. Maybe go for one more black and white game. Let's see where we are on the rankings page. So 1500 is generally the mark where you're getting like on the leaderboard in Gen 3, as you'll see, and I'll show you in 2 seconds. If you can see, yeah. So, let's see, do I have any alts here? Yeah, I ladder quite a bit. So I forget what my past names have been, but yeah, see, look at all these 1500 accounts. Like, as soon as you hit 1500, you ought, or 1499, and you go from the top 500 into the top, 40, so that's pretty cool. So that's the goal, pretty much. I don't know if that's achievable today. Alright, am I updated? Hey, 1400 in DPP too. Cool. I think it's 1500 for like every past gen. That's the basic one, so a little less for DPP, but that's nice. We're climbing, gentlemen and gentlewomen, or ladies, sorry, madams. I'm gonna try to hit the 1500, and I'm gonna use Vapakuno's team because I want to win with Swellow. Because that is... and no one's showing up in black and white. Alright. I want revenge on this guy, too. Alright, so we know what to do with Swellow. And we will hopefully pull it off. So it was a bunch of weatherless stuff last time. I don't even remember what exactly happened. I think this was the game where I didn't Fire Blast the Gyarados with Charizard. So for next time, I will continue to build some very fun teams. So I'm gonna threaten him. Hopefully. There we go. Here comes Heracross. And I'm just gonna Mega... No way he's staying in, so I am gonna Focus Punch, because I would prefer to Focus Punch Zapdos or Salamence than to Mega Horn them. And that did a ton, so here comes Swampert. Hopefully he's physical. Actually, no, he's definitely... Oh, he's special. I was gonna say, you usually see Mixed Ments alongside Zapdos, but I'll definitely take that. And he is gonna run scared right now, because he doesn't want to get Ice Beam to death, so I'm gonna sub up. Awesome. Oh, I should really put Hydro Pump on this. Torrent Surf from Swampert is a depressing affair, as you're going to see with this. Look at this Surf defensive, or Surf offensive. No, sorry. It's definitely time to call it soon. So Utility Lax, Surf, and yeah, okay, that's still good, but you know. I'll definitely take that. So, still, Hydro made me... I was overestimating offensive Snorlax, but I was, you know... the calcs against... What's it called? T-Tar. Max HP T-Tar. They are truly a sad sight. And I haven't even activated my Salic yet. I don't know if I reasonably can, but I think I want to keep this around just as a sack, because I don't really need Swampert at low health necessarily. And I want to plow through Zapdos, so I'm going to Ice Beam as that comes in. Big, fat, modest Ice Beam. Really, really nasty. Look at that. So much damage. I'm going to go to Swampert because I'm expecting Thunder Wave, if not Thunderbolt. And that allows me to pivot around into Jolteon freely. Beautiful. So I will now go for a... No, I don't want to go for a Wish. I'm going to Baton Pass out as Swampert comes back in, and now I get to go to Suicune and Surf Spam freely. Oh, he's also Endeavor. Okay, well, he's Ice Beam, so I'm going to Call Mind and sub up, because he cannot break my sub, I don't think... Ooh, wait, did I just make a mistake? I think I might have. Well, I'm gonna make sure he can't damage me beyond Endeavor. And I'm actually way below his health now, so I don't think I'm in trouble. Okay, let's slow this down. 252. Hydro Pump. Torrent Hydro. I think it breaks, but he's at higher HP than me, so he's at 51 right now. I mean, I'm calculating Torrent just to be safe, but yeah. So I think, do I Calm Mind again? Because I want to I would love to Surf as Zapdos came in. I mean, he has several faster Pokemon, so 16 and 19, and at 51%, then he's at... Oh shit, I need to copy-paste a 5. Yeah, okay. Subs aren't breaking. Endeavor versus Suicune at 24%, so... 26. Yeah, Endeavor's not doing anything, so... I'm going to just Calm Mind, and that's... not as good as hitting Metagross on the Switch. God, that is... Yeah. Luckily, I still have Swellow and Jolteon for the end pert later, and Jolteon itself is an enormous threat. So I'm going to go to Heracross, because I don't think he's too useful, and if he's Banded Earthquake, that's totally fine. I'm gonna Rock Slide because it's free. It's the safest move, actually. It hits the 2 flyers. And at this point, Jolteon is looking... Shit. Shit. Fuck! I just gave him a free DD, and I can't really afford to do that. God fucking damn it. Okay, so what I gotta do now is get Suicune out of Mence range. Oh, I played too fast and loose, and... Oh, no. Okay, HP flying. Alright, so... And I'm gonna sack the Magneton, because... If he DDs again, then, I can't do anything about it. But I'm... Fuck. I definitely wasn't safe enough with Suicune. Ugh. That's burning me up. But you know what? It's gonna be totally fine. Speed flying? Yeah, okay, so... It is a very good roll to kill here, so... DDing when he has a good shot to KO, just... Yeah, and then after the next one, then... Actually, I'm at 42, so he always kills me. And at 48... Do I have a 4 on copy paste? No. 48, then it's a 25% to KO. So, thank God that worked out. Oh, he's DD Brick Break. Okay, well... So, do I sack again? Do I... I think it might be... I have to... Yeah, I can't afford to get all picky here. I wonder if Swellow will Starf boost the boost I need. That would be fantastic. So it's pretty much Jolteon against the world, and it's kind of doable. Let me calc. I have time. Jolteon versus Zapdos. Yeah, he's out of range. So, oh, that's 180 for some reason. Still almost definitely going to be out of range. Plus he can play around it if he needs to. So, do I just all in, or... Yeah, I think I need to... Yeah, so luckily besides having Roar, this is pretty much the best option I could have against a Calm Mind Jirachi, even though I'm starting way behind. So let's just assume Superachi with HP Grass, and then Thunderbolt too, but let's just assume that. Timer, fine. Versus +1. Am I being 2 KO'd from 60? Thunderbolt will, HP Grass never will. So, +1 Surf versus that. So, versus +2 would 2 KO, so I think I'm gonna Calm Mind again. Alright, so same deal pretty much. I mean, worst case, then I just Endeavor him down with Swellow and go insane with Jolteon. Because I mean, he could still predict around that, for sure, but I would at least KO one thing. Swellow being faster than Enpert is pretty nice. Yep, we're doing this. Alright, go Suicune. Yep, that's good. I will definitely take it. Attaboy, Suicune, look at you go. Wow, let's see if I can live a Zapdos Well, I mean, he's gonna go to Salamence, so it doesn't really matter, but look at him go. Maybe I should have gone right to Jolteon. Yeah, I should have, because he doesn't have Earthquake, he has Brick Break. Well, I'll take that dead thing. So, okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Swampert versus Jolteon. Standard. HP Ice will probably not 2-hit KO him from half health. Almost definitely not. So, 50, very low chance to 2-hit KO. Hydro versus... Oh, I'm max special... What? Okay, I am very bulky. I am max HP. Still faster than Endpert, thank God. I'm max HP and... Okay, so my HP Ice is definitely not 2-hit KOing him. I'm gonna Wish first. So he's in Torrent. So I think what I want to do is Hidden Power. Okay, so what I think I want to do is Hidden Power is the sweep with Jolteon, right? So I think I gotta break the sub. I definitely have to break the sub here. And... okay, that's fine. Swellow, please tell me you break the sub with HP Fighting. No, that's not enough. On the bright side, I think I have to put on my predicting pants, because there's no way he would sub here. Yeah, and then I have to go to Swellow, HP Fighting him, and then Jolteon will win. Please don't sub. Okay. Now at least he cannot sub, no matter what. I wanted him to hit that anyway, so... And... No! Fuck! He... Damn it. Okay. So, that was a great move from him, and I should have subbed first. I absolutely should have subbed first. Oh my god, I just... Thank God. I think he messed up too. And that's going to be the ball game as Swellow pulls out the win somehow. As he had to... Well, no, he didn't mess up. He had to predict my Jolteon coming in. But Swellow pulled it out, and I'm going to endeavor just to make 100% sure he is in HP Ice range. Holy hell, what a game. And that is the best place to end it for today. Jolteon is still faster than Endeavor Swampert, who hits 360, doesn't even outrun Starmie. But wow, that was, Jesus, that was fun. Missteps and other stuff aside, that was really, really fun. And that is a great place to end, because... yeah, so that's a great place to end, because that was a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun today. In general, you know, some bad stuff happens, you know, ladder and whatnot, but definitely, definitely some rough stuff. But I really liked it. It was very fun. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Now I'm just going to wait for the final rank update. For not quite 1500, but we can't top that, so. So, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time as we continue to climb up. Next time, I think we're going to be in some serious business across the gens, so stay tuned and all that stuff. Later.